Hi guys! In today's video we're going to be making these poseable doll wings. I went for the white angel wing look, but you can change up your design and also the feathers you use to make other types of wings. I started by making myself a sketch of how I wanted my wings to look, both size-wise and structure-wise. I specifically made them to fit this Draculaura doll, which means they're about Barbie size, because I wanted them to fit her so I could use them for an upcoming repaint. I went for quite big wings since I wanted them to look quite majestic, but you can make them shorter if you want a more cute look. For the inner structure of the wings I'll be using wire. This will give both stability but also movability. Form the wire to be a frame in the shape of the wing. Make it a bit smaller than you want the actual wing to turn out, since you just need it as a platform to add the feathers. Twist the two ends together to close the frame. To fill in the frame, we're going to use some regular white canvas fabric and some glue. Cut two pieces of fabric, both slightly bigger than the frame, and then glue the frame in between them. And here I switched to a colored background, hoping you could see a little better since this whole project is going to be white. But once the glue has dried, then you want to cut off any excess. Then make another one just like it for the other wing. Now we're going to attach the two wings together in the middle using needle and thread. I'm doing this to still keep it flexible. Once the two pieces have been stitched together, you want to glue a piece of fabric around it just for a bit more stability. Now we can prepare our feathers. Finding feathers in the right size for projects like this can be pretty hard, so I just went to my local craft store, bought some regular white feathers, and I used a very small scissor to cut them down to size. Now we're going to start adding the feathers. I started from the bottom, adding the long feathers, and I used my stencil and put it behind my wings so I could get the length right. And here's the first row done. Now you want to work your way up, being sure to overlap the feathers as you go. If you need inspiration, there's plenty of pictures online of both like angel wings but also real bird wings, and these give a good idea of how the feathers should be. I was inspired to make these wings since so many of you have been requesting an angel doll repaint, so I thought I would make these in advance so I can use them later. I'm thinking of maybe doing a guardian angel of sorts, so stay tuned for that. As I got towards the top of the wings, I started using the more fluffy bit of the feathers. At the very top edge of the wings, I simply cut away a lot of the fluff from the different feathers and then glued this straight on to the wings. Once the glue had dried, I used a small pair of scissors again to trim away some of the fluff to make it a bit shorter. Do the front of the other wing the same way, and this is what you should have. Then flip the wings over and start working on the back side. On the back I mainly focused on bigger feathers. Now the wings are really starting to take shape. Now you need to think of your way of attachment. I'll be using some simple white string so you can tie the wings onto a lot of different types of dolls. But you can also use Velcro, a safety needle, whatever you want. I sewed my pieces of string using a big needle, just stitching them through the fabric of the wings. And then I added glue and the same fluff from the feathers as before to cover up both the back and front, leaving the ends of the string hanging loose. Let the glue dry completely and then we're ready to put them on our doll. Now you're ready to pose your wings. Since we made them using wire, you can gently bend it and it'll keep its shape, and you can pose it however you want. I decided to pose my wings on this dress form just because it was a bit more neutral for pictures. I hope you enjoyed this little project. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!